Morning. So, no prizes for recognising this place if you've seen episode 43 or 44 of the live show. I'm back in the motorhome this morning, and look, I'm just going to share the weather with you because I was going to go for a run, but it's absolutely blowing a gale. I don't know if you can see that out there, and yeah, not the not the best. It has stopped raining now, so that's good. But I'm going to probably go for a run later on this afternoon when the weather hopefully picks up a bit. But I'm actually just in the process of creating the podcast from episode 46. So this is Audacity, which is an open source audio package, and there's my notes from the show. So I literally finished the show last night, and what I always do after the show is I watch it back straight after the show, start making notes. In particular, what I'm focused on here is the links to various things that were mentioned in the show, because as you know, it's a live show. I don't know really what I'm going to discuss. I know what the topics are, but I don't know what I'm going to be saying specifically until we're in the show, so there's no script as such. And so quite often what happens is I'm mentioning things, and then afterwards I have to kind of go through it again and make sure I've got all the links to the things I've mentioned ready. And then the audio software here is where I clean up the audio, get rid of the bumper at the start and at the end, and create the audio podcast. But before that, it's early start to the day, and it was a late end. Thursdays, the live show finishes about 10 o'clock, 10:30, and then I have to watch the show back again, so that's another hour. So it is quite a late day on a Thursday. So before I do anything, I'm going to treat myself to a very nice coffee. Got everything set up. And how nice are these mugs? My sister got me a pair of these for my birthday the other day. Which I said the other day, which was literally just at the end of December, and we're just in kind of mid-January now. So anyway, yeah, get the coffee going, then the old grey cells will start firing off a bit better. Then I'm going to be doing the podcast, and when that's done, I'm actually going to be hopefully meeting up with Nick, who's been one of the guys who you've seen on the live show. I'm going to be lending him that book that I've been mentioning, because he's quite interested in looking into that stuff as well. But for now, I just really wanted to connect with you and say hello. This is the mobile office. I try and be as flexible as possible because it's nice to be able to go and see people. I really value face-to-face. Live show is great. Doing stuff online is great, but there is no better way of meeting people than face-to-face, and so maybe one day I'll be meeting you, who knows. But this just gives you a little bit more of an insight into the work involved. I'm testing this laptop out. This was the one I was showing you the other day, so I want to see how well it can perform at doing things like the audio processing and stuff like that. So I will let you know, and if you listen to the podcast, then you will know as well, because you'll get to listen to episode 46 of the podcast very soon. But for now, coffee is calling, work is calling, the weather is definitely not calling, but when it picks up a bit later on, then hopefully I'll be able to get out there and go for a nice long run and just enjoy the lovely seafront, Westgate on Sea. You take care, have a good day wherever you are, God bless you. All right, Nick, cheers.
What have you got here for me now?
This is that book I was telling you about.
Thank you.
Because I'm going to be reading something else. I've got, if you look, there's notes in the corner, like in some of the pages I've pulled things back and there's notes.